My name is Karl Deutsch. I'm a graphic designer, and this segment is on how to design an invitation card.
They're usually, simple. We invite you, the people's names or the specific event you're invited to, dates and all that, and location. But throwing in a nice little piece of artwork in the background like this adds something to it. It helps sort of embellish on the text a little bit and make it a little more visually appealing. So I'm going to show you sort of how to layer those different images and things on top of each other here. I set this up in layers, so you have the text on the very top. And how this layers palette works is the very top layer is the one that's in the front. The background layer is in the back. So if I was to drag this up here, it's going to cover everything. In this case, it has a slight transparency on it. I'm going to bring that back down to the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and shut all of these off, leaving these sort of background colors here. I'll show you how to drop this text on a page. I'm just going to go with a few lines here. Let's just start with the very top. Invite you. And as you can see, my typing skills are not as good as design skills. That's why I'm not a writer. We cordially invite you. So I'm going to change that to match the font that we had in there. I think that was it. So that's a little too small, so I'm going to bump that up a little, Shift Command period. And there you go. Now it kind of fills that space nicely. So now it's just text and the background, sort of boxes here. To import the image, this image here, you place it like any other image. Let's say this is for, let's throw a picture of lasagna in there. Why not? A different image. See, since that's on the background screen, I want to just put this at the very bottom. Zoom out a little. So now that that's, you see how that little pen tool there and that little red box shows that that image is on the background screen layer. If I wanted that for some strange reason to be behind that yellow box, I would arrange, send backward, and that puts it behind that box. So you can layer things on top of each other within layers. If I want to send that all the way to the back, it's going to go behind that sort of bluish box. Now these have some transparencies drawn on them, these boxes do, so a little bit of that lasagna is going to show through. But now when I go to click on it and try to find it, I can't find it because it's behind all these boxes. So if you hold down your command key and click, you can kind of cut through all these different layers and find the image that you want. So I want to go ahead and bring that back to the front. This time I'm going to use a keyboard shortcut instead of going up here to arrange, bring to front. You'll see it's Shift Command right bracket. That brings it back to the front. So now you have an image, text, background, colors, and I almost forgot the row of dots at the very top. So using layers and layering things within layers helps to set up some sort of dimension and depth to the piece, and will give you a nice invitation card when it's all done.
My name is Karl Deutsch. I'm a graphic designer, and that segment was on how to design an invitation card.